Oh shit. Test 1 to 3. Hello, good evening, gamers. As per usual, we are running out of time. It's 3:36 p.m., 22nd March 2025. And Reverse 999 event is ending in 2 days. The main story event. Shit! I've done Utu, then Puppet. My escapade is not yet done. Main Bolty and River is in the rain is also not done because it's bullshit, dog. What is this shit, man? May need to re-explore it because we kinda need Kakanya and Kakanya we line. I know play, so god damn, bro. Let's just do flutter page full with whatever we got, which is not a lot.
So does hope.
Some, I think some is a bit too low. Yeah. Should be good. Probably. Maybe. Is it? Probably that's good. Let's see. Let's get some code if we could. Reverse. And then code. And hold on. Not sure. Release. Yes, the already claims Sun Shadow. Sun Shadow. For this one already, Dreamlight. The Rock Cash. Probably not more. Probably just that. Well, let's. I have guaranteed Flutter page, but losing on Isolde Banner yet again. Oh. Please get early so you can just call it a day, bro. Bruv. Is this it? No, it's 5-star. It's confusing. Brimley. Honey, can you go back to the bank? Oh, we're short by 1.
Be quiet, my old pal. You always let me hear everything.
Well, why do we play the game? If we play it, we get. Okay. Oh man, we got 50, so I mean, we need like 3 or something to go. Anyway, that's it. I think I need to play for like 4 more hours for the full story, so there's that. As morning breaks, rooster crows announcing the start another day of hard labor of the people of the East End. In this land of industry, shipyards and factories, there is dire need of coal, fuel, and the labor to sustain them.
Good morning, sir, madam. This here's your wake-up call. Rise and
Classic
shine. Wakey time.
old school job. Page looks up to the grey sky, but there's only a touch of blue and no sun, stars, or moon to be seen.
Enough! I said enough with the gal. I'm already awake, ain't I? So stop buzzing around.
So mad. He's a knocker upper deftly dodges the vessel full of washing water that has just been flung out the window and slips through the alley onto the next. He still has a job to do. True.
Wakey, wakey. Morning's here. Mrs. Wilson, you awake? You can't be late again, or old Mr. Pig Eyes will be on you with his belt.
True.
What happened? Didn't she hear me?
Suddenly she showed from behind.
Oi, who did that?
Oi!
Shut up already, Liberty. Didn't you know Mrs. Wilson was sick? She's sick? What's wrong? Doesn't hurt like swallowing a burning coal, does it?
Is it
Who
average
told you
fever?
that? Yeah, maybe. Plenty of folks have been getting that too. My dad says it's a curse.
Oh, it's that. It's from the
It's
early
not a
chapter
curse,
thing.
dummy.
I forgot what it is.
I'm no dummy, Liberty. You are. Believing anything what that hag told you. She's a dirty, ugly old liar.
Hey, it's not
and she's
ugly.
the one who cursed everyone here. She's a toad.
I don't know about anything
a toad
else.
what can't get out of her house to see sunlight and decided to curse us all just because she didn't like the fair.
They're
Have you
just
gone off your rocker, Freddy? Just leave me alone. I got work to do. That's work, eh? You call knocking on people's window work?
Boy rolls up his sleeve and pet his bicep.
I climb up in the steam turbines to tighten up the screws, and I clean them chimneys from the inside. Think you can do that, eh? But I don't want to tighten screws or climb up chimneys. I don't like the smells.
Options.
Oh, so you like the smell of this black fog, do you? All thanks to your wicked hag friend. Go away.
Angie. She rapes a clothesline pull at the boy's knee with a sharp crack.
Ugh.
Boy leaps toward the girl but loses her among the heap of rags.
Huh?
He swivels his head toward the sound and stands there shocked as Father Page deftly leaps over it.
What the?
What the?
The fog lady taught me this. Lady? You mean that hag? I should have guessed. You'd be that ugly toad witch's apprentice.
Mine.
You're not my friend anymore.
She runs off deeper into Krusty. Friendship's over. Tish. Old mansion looks just always there, from a strange garden to the ominous building, half lost in the haze of the smoke. Enzo Page is hit by an unusual feeling, one she can't quite place.
It's not snail delivery day, but after she threw me out of the house last time, maybe I'll go apologize.
Sounds like a good plan.
Maybe then I can learn some more tricks from her, or at least read her books.
Squeak. Creature eyes so vaguely.
Hello, hello. Now, why didn't you let Miss Tooth Fairy in last time? She's not a bad person. She even gave me some flying medicine.
Why?
It was sweet and sour.
Now that's
Miss
some
Willow's
medicine.
lonely? She needs new friends, and maybe some flying medicine too.
Probably, who can say? Squeak. Carbuncle seems to reject her assessment, leaping side to side in a clear display of defiance.
But this time, I won't go through the window. Not that I get why she was so mad. Was it that I stopped her from eating breakfast, maybe?
Probably.
Well, time to figure it out. I bet if I walk in from the front door, she won't be so angry.
Please knock. Featherface enters the garden like she always does. At this time, the carbuncles don't make way for her. Oh? They eat better.
What's wrong?
Clothes. Featherface swings the clothesline pole but fails to drive them on. They close in on her, malice in their eyes. Fortunately, the informers came galloping through the smoke.
Miss Flutterpage? What in the blazes are you doing here? Good lord, I hope you didn't get hurt.
Mr. Hat!
Miss Bartley, I'd advise you to please stay a safe distance back.
What's going on here?
No.
Oh,
Just look at the state of this garden. Oh, Charlotte, what have you been through to fall this far?
she was disappointed. It's fighting time. It must be sleep.
Easier to fight here than a back alley. Sharp.
Ready? Aim?
I'm an artist with steel.
Bam!
Do whatever.
Fucking great! Gives this a taste. Yeah, that's all perfectly understood. Wait for the pop! Stay put! This'll hurt longer if I miss. That's what it's all about. Life or death battle, and
I still need to finish the Brazil chapter.
Thank goodness, you're in one piece.
One Piece!
I don't get it. They ain't never bit me before.
New directive, perhaps.
Well, you must always stay alert when you encounter critters, even in a familiar place. That's some genuine ranger's advice.
A ranger? Are you really a ranger? Can you be a ranger without a real horse? Will I get a hat like you if I get to be a ranger?
Questions. Fortunately, Hat's Ranger expression doesn't include a horse, or much else for that matter.
Hi, miss. Are you here for the lady living here?
Featherface circles the unfamiliar lady, looking her up and down.
Miss, you look a lot like Miss Willow, the fog lady. So straight and proper like a swan.
Ooh.
Miss Willow, you said?
Yep. No, Featherface claps her mouth before realizing she wasn't the one to utter this name.
Yes, Miss Willow. Did she say you were allowed to call her that too, miss?
Allowed?
Suspicious. After all these years, even the sigh carries an elegant, melodious quality.
What kind of nutter has she become?
A lot of things.
Thank you for taking me here, Mr. Brimley. I can handle the rest myself.
What she said. Probably. She makes a gentle motion in her hand, signaling that she has finished talking.
You're welcome. Let's go, shall we? Hey, little tacker? It's not safe to leave you here. I'll escort you to the hospital. Miss Tooth Fairy needs your help.
All right.
Sage. Featherface holds on to Brimley, calls her to, then leave the garden. She looks back a few times. Caroline remains slowly unmoving. It's as though she can converse with the owner of the house through her stare alone. A lot to unpack here, huh? Temporary hospital.
I thought a hospital was a big building. This is more like a fair. Only with sick people.
They're building it. Patient high on basic steel frame bed. Once pristine white sheet now marked with yellow and grey stain. Can't be goat. Face such scene, bright flags on the wall again now look lifeless and limp.
Well, you're right there, mate. It's not your typical hospital. Arthur's calling it the London Emergency Relief Centre for Special Tuberculosis Patients.
But it's still kind of a hospital, ain't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Doesn't linger this talk for long. Image of the unfamiliar lady in Willow's garden won't leave her mind. Curious, eh?
Who's that swan lady? She's not from Cross Street. How did she know Miss Fog Lady?
Swan? I suppose you mean Miss Caroline Bartley. We're hoping she'll be our lifesaver.
How so? As the fog appears behind her looking right.
Lifesaver?
What do you mean?
Exactly so.
There's a clear spot behind Mrs. Fox's eye and looks straight ahead as he speaks.
See, my hat friend. We civil servants can actually accomplish a thing or two.
What did he say?
We found Miss Bartley, a shining star of Uluru, a talented competitor, and above all, she's an insider. She
Miss
arrived in
what?
London days ago, looking for our fog lady. She claimed to be an old acquaintance. Some luck, isn't it?
It's your hope
If
so.
she can figure out the connection between her, the black fog, and this fiery TB. Oh, speaking of which, that Miss Willow truly has a special name.
What do you mean?
Heh heh. What are you laughing at?
Hehe,
How long have you been up,
tinambayo.
mate?
Thought cross-breeding mind. His partner's probably hardly slept all week. Rough. Birds of glorious vigor illuminates the false smoker's face. Sunlight breaking through a gap in the
Sleep?
grace.
Who needs to sleep at a time like this? I'm more than energetic. I'm a veritable locomotive. Better than ever.
Arthur,
You
you
say
need
so,
to get some
buddy.
shut-eye, mate.
Is that what you think? That I'll just go back home for a little rest now?
Why not, mate?
Now of all times. Dead wrong, mate. We've got rounds to make at the London Emergency Relief Centre for special tuberculosis patients.
Find an acronym. Oh,
Come with me, my chapeau chap. We've got a city to save.
Mr. Fogg grabs the hobby horror as we drag room.
Oh, all right. Miss Flutterpage, go find Miss Tooth Fairy, would you? She said your arcane skill might be of some help.
Two of them quickly vanish into the streets.
My arcane skill?
Mm-hmm.
Help? How can I help a witch doctor? Maybe Miss Tooth Fairy will tell me. But where is she? So many people here. I can hardly tell them from one another. Oh, but she has got those golden fairies with her. Maybe I can see them.
Probably. Try
Like
your luck.
how Miss Willow taught me.
Don't do anything crazy now.
Control the wind. You need to learn to see it first. Can you see the wind, lass?
Can you?
Only when it's blowing something around, like dust or old paper. But I ain't got nothing like that with me now. I used all of it when Freddy tried to catch me. Is there anything else I can use?
Maybe. Maybe not. She scans through the pale yellow smoke, fluttering Uluru flag, informing her of the wind's direction.
Oh, I see it.
Where? The wind picks up and the flags along the people's coast start to flutter in the same direction. That's...
What's with this wind, eh? Where's it coming from?
Is this flutter
Oi,
phase or a
man.
sudden typhoon? That's dangerous.
Please, is there any good Samaritan who can spare a blanket?
Oh, bless you.
Oh, God bless you.
Smoke dissipates in the wind for a brief moment as this would clear in a small corner of the world. At one of the bed, a little golden fairy is being held by his wing and placed into a patient's mouth. Eat
The
this.
Tooth Fairy.
Flutterpage, there you are.
She swiftly closes the patient's mouth, making him swallow a bizarre medicine before walking briskly over to Flutterbridge.
What's wrong?
We've got to find a way to clear up the sky.
What? That's a suggestion. Do 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 do. They have minigame, right? Crisis, 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 crisis. Oh, they don't? That's kind of good. I don't like the minigame. Like something like an episode, Spartan Black North. 1:30 in the morning. When we think we're not open, visibility is all low on 10. I'm gonna see them. Fall ID usual, kids at work, close on the rise. So crowding hospital, visibility improve at tea time. Decide to burn to restore black fog. Doesn't seem like a macabre joke. Oh my god, just one gluten and oh. Yeah, no silly goober house. Friend of the forest. Literally get nothing. Wilderness. Foggy Town. Can I buy this? I don't have enough. Oh, what's this? Low selection. Guess if for wilderness, I don't care. Wrong button.
Seeds will grow up with the kiss of raindrop.
Anybody can give me?
You better really have something.
What are you looking for? I might be able to help.
Nothing much, Monsignor. Just a couple of claimable clear.
Granted an audience with the
Double Eisen.
Welcome, my good friend.
Thank you, Sven. Oh, I have a 10.
Ranger Brimley salutes you.
Wait, that was my first Brimley? Okay, buddy. Bet you didn't know that, huh? Quiz characters. Putney is max. Today is max. Putney is max. Pioneer is max. Space Radio is max. Melania is on her birthday, I think. Doesn't matter. Oh. Bella. Willow. Well, Lonnie. Duncan. Brimley. It should be all of them until I get further page, yeah? Yeah. I'm gonna get further page, guys, surely. Barely can pull. Please. Please, further page, come early, please. By early, I mean come now. Nah, shit. Not a Bramley for the count, yeah. I've had enough for editing. I guess more farming. Even this is not help. I need to throw away the need to throw away all the cradle bullshit. They really just came in, ruined the wilderness, and just bounced. Sheesh, dog. Who does that? Black Swan. Black Swan from the hit game Honkai Star Race. When? Oh, there are slowly creaks open. Inside air meeting the outside and stirring up a faintness. Shocker. He struggles away through the garden of brazier now.
It's been near a week.
Every stare, her right leg gives out a painful creak. She looks at the half of a window. This week has seen a number of invited guests, but not one of them was the one she's been hoping to see. That curious little thing who flutters back and forth like a sparrow.
This is how the world works. I should have known. I'm always too naive.
She carries out my usual task of clearing up the garden. First she gathers dry twigs and leaves to use as kindling. Then she strikes a match, throws it into the brazier and waits for the fire to grow. 1 sec. Need to charge my phone. The battery keep running out like a dumb ass. Oh. Find the device, you get the trash from around the garden, most of which belong to the garden by neighbors, and then it's your fire.
A dead mouse. Classic. Sure to disgust me.
Willow picked up the decaying mouse carcass and tossed it into a flame, the fire flaring up so fiercely it scorches her eyebrows. In the early years, she would often watch from the window, dark eyes fixed on the people who passed by.
Rotten apples and eggs from that boring old codger. I suppose he's down to his last teeth now. Soon enough, the only thing he'll be eating is porridge. There's comfort in knowing he hates porridge.
And now the old mansion's door and window in front of the shut, owner's face has been seen for many years. All the neighbors know is that fierce on which lives there.
Hands burnt by steam. to curse. Bumping into ghosts during the Samhain. Curse. Lost everything betting on the ponies. Each and every misfortune must surely be Willow's curse.
Ouch. Picks up some garlic from a garbage bin. Simple seasoning can be repurposed as seed or fertilizer.
Superstitious fools.
Wanker. The item cannot be utilized are the wooden carvings, a bizarre symbol, and rumored to possess the power to ward off demons.
Shysters.
What? Demon banishing warrior is the most clumsy and silly item, but also the most manageable to deal with. It relatively lets it be, treating the water poured in the garden as free irrigation.
Brats.
Damn brat. I'll shoot. Oh, this is the worst offender, dehydrates the plant, often killing them outright. Digs up tainted soil. Ready to wash the
Well now, these are new, aren't they? Blood-stained rags. Wonderful. Sooner or later, they'll all cough their lungs out.
Click clack. Sniffing in the right leg is unbearable. Mosquitoes instantly buzz in the air. Moments later, Willow's leg gives away and she collapses into a patch of little flower. Soft, soggy soil. A limb decomposing body.
No!
What? He smacked her prosthesis on the knee as if the blow will set the joint back in its rightful place. She grabs the dirt as she fights to get her to her feet, struggling with the struggle she's long grown used to. Lured by the sound of the strike, carbuncles slowly make their way towards her.
Away with you!
Very angry. Critters scatter, ducking behind the leaves or watching her quietly from a distance. Flashes a wire with one hand, only throws off balance, she falls to the ground once again.
Horrible.
She's more proficient in the art of balance than almost anyone, yet she also finds it more difficult than anyone to adjust to even the smallest imperfection.
No. I don't need to cast my arcane skills. Stand up. Stand up. You loser, you. I need machine lubricant. I suppose I need to buy some.
Probably. Sam's makes it to her feet. Click, clack, clack.
I can do this. I will do this. All by myself.
Truly. With that go clearer, more steady, she grips the delicate metalwork of the gate.
Nothing to it. Let's go.
Clack, clack. A lake cracking like a slow, mournful melody, she stepped into the smoky, somber streets of London. There's a makeshift sign on the door.
Shop closed due to illness, while the owner has gone to Miss Tooth Fairy for treatment. Please leave your name, order and address on the list below, and we will deliver it to your home as soon as the owner recovers.
Ralph picks up the pen, sets it down again, without writing a single word.
Tooth Fairy. Alright, then I can find the owner if I go to this Tooth Fairy. Is she some kind of doctor then? Not that she could treat what ails me anyway, eh?
Never know, we don't try.
Shops might sell canary saliva and lanolin snail's slime.
What a rough ingredient. Perhaps a cloak tied around body in an attempt to fend off the cold, damp air.
All this time I could have done this. If only I hadn't relied on others for so long.
Hmm.
There must be another store for arcane supplies. But
Walking distance or no? Click, 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 click.
I think I need to lie down.
Cold hues, the night still lingers, the morning mist tames has never looked so quiet. Runs the river, earth red flag, flutter like burning balls of fire. Smattering of white emergency medical tents down. Trample qualified fires float down to her feet, rushing against her leg.
Sports fanatics, black fog, strange tuberculosis. All these things have nothing to do with me. All I need are my ingredients, nothing more. I want to just order what I need as a home delivery. Ask them to leave the package at the entrance of the garden once a week. As for the fees, I'll just have to sell all me old medals. That'll be enough to support me until I become a proper hag. Then I can never leave my house till the day I die.
That's kind of sad. Average life in London.
There's something dark rising up from the water. It's nothing special.
She's pulling.
A bit of old rope. Or an old boot. Why can't it be a swan? A black swan here? Really? That's why you ought to go out more often. Else you'll miss these precious moments. A chance to see something special, like a black swan.
Oh.
Look at it. Some creatures are born with these smooth, pitch-black feathers. But it's only under the sunlight that you can see their iridescent shine.
True that.
That's when all the other animals can only look on and feel themselves inferior. They can never stand out from the crowd in the same way.
Sage.
Your silence is an answer. I know it. Just as I know every time you lash out and curse, you're cursing your own failure. Walk closer, Charlotte. Why don't we take a better look at it? Look at its gracefully long neck, those magnificent wings, and how it glides across the water. All swans are beautiful, but only the black feathers make it truly stand out. It brings back some memories, don't it? The feeling of being one with the swans, and the flow of each step of our dance.
Is it though?
We were so close to perfection. All we needed was for you to spread your wings and fly. Fly to Paris, Cairo, Istanbul, and eventually to the Uluru Rock. Then it comes to me, and I can hold it in my arms, lift it above my head. This perfect, shining golden medal, standing on the Uluru Rock.
Miss Willow, but what are you doing out here?
Oh.
You've got to move. Black fog is coming straight for you.
Ignore the noise. Eyes on the swan. It's only a tacky white swan covered in soot. How ridiculous it looks now, wearing that false disguise. The poor thing.
Disguise.
It must have been covered accidentally.
It just happened.
Willow, why are you looking at that swan? It's dead.
Of course it's dead and gone. That's right. What kind of swan would want to be with something so ugly and stained? Of course it's ended up alone. Died alone. What else were you expecting? You didn't really believe that spread your wings and fly bollocks, did you?
No way.
Hello? Can you hear me, Miss Willow?
You ought to thank the black fog for lifting your illusion. Now you can see it rightly. You're not some special black swan that was born to greatness. You're nothing but.
Miss Willow, you...
Monologuing, Miss Willow.
What's wrong with your leg?
But a cripple.
Come back for the paint.
Willow lowers her head to see that Flutterface is standing at feet. Flutterface stands a few steps away, calling out for her. Flutterface gently touches her protective leg, revealing the secret she has been too proud to admit the last 10 years.
Why? Why didn't you tell me about your...
You're much stronger than I thought, Miss Willow. If you allow me to address you as such.
Leave me be. I'm going home.
I'll walk you home. I got you. Miss Tooth Fairy and I was just chasing after the black fog, but I can walk you home first.
I just want to go home.
Willow uses all her might to turn, but still can't do it with any grace. Their fight like continues to impede her.
I'll go with you.
Stretches out her hand and pulls at Willow Quill in a clumsy attempt to stop her friend from leaving.
Flutterpage.
Willow swats her hands away.
Huh?
Stop following me!
Miss Willow!
I just want to go home!
I...
While the page remains in place, her eyes suddenly fill with tears. The fairy steps forward and pulls her into a hug. This is so sad.
I don't want you to follow me.
Complex situation, eh? The look on as Willow shakily walks into smoke, instead grinding away a little more with dignity. One second, yeah, I'm hearing some clacking noise. I don't like it. The powerless little one who's just happened to be here. Eleven and 19. It's gonna be a long time before we see any fighting. That's what we make through chapter 11, but
The
I don't
floor
think so.
ritual is one of the most popular events of the Uluru Games. It has a bewitching style that generates a resonance between the dancer and audience.
I still don't get it, so...
Charlotte was a genius. She was born for it. And God has sent her a coach covered in dark feathers and skilled in ancient Celtic runes. Coach Raven taught her the primal witch dance that ignited a fire within her. At least, until that tragedy 10 years ago, which took her leg. Coach Raven had given her a pocket of flower seeds as a reward for all her diligent practicing. It said they were from the druids in the forests of Glastonbury.
Dang,
I
isn't
guess
it?
she planted them around her house and got this garden. Now all these bizarre plants share the same strange air with their owner.
Must have been rough. Thousands of men gather now, dropping to the ground. There is a new sense of awareness that wasn't present during the fairy last visit. One by the door gently shakes her head, which crawls around me, searching for bugs among the foliage.
Thank you again for having me over. That's all I have to say about Charlotte.
Firebase heads pop out low between the plants.
What's a druid? Is it a place? Do they have canaries and snails there?
A druid isn't a place. It's a title. An identity.
Identity? Oh, like a name. Just like Flutterpage, right?
Kinda. Quickly fall back to our own music. Oh shit.
Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Bartley. I'm sorry to be taking you away from your practice.
Pardon, sorry about that.
Yes, you should be. I don't much enjoy being bothered by stuffed-up bureaucrats.
Who would? Accomplished Richard has never been one to hold back our words.
But if you ask me,
Caroline glances once more at the narrow window of the old Victorian house.
I
Slightly
will
shot.
tell you that it isn't Charlotte that's summoning the black fog. I stand by that. I swear it on all my honor as an Uluru competitor. We're witches, but not in the traditional sense. We practice witchcraft to win medals instead of summoning devils.
We trust you at your word. It seems like that concludes our investigation into this fog hag. Thanks again, Miss Bartley.
Miss Tooth Fairy, if you do want to thank me, mind doing me a favor?
Which is... Tooth Fairy nods, but Caroline seems unusual in station. She deliberates over a choice of words. In the end, she yields.
Please do something. Anything to bring her out of this hole she's dug for herself. Whatever you do, break down her door, drag her out by her hair, even blow up that old mansion.
Sounds kinda rough.
Just don't let her hide in her stupid house. She'll let you inside now. There's no longer any power preventing you. I can sense it.
You know this place well. Have you visited her here before?
Probably. Caroline bites her lip, holding back the words and tipping her tongue. Then she walks away.
I think Miss Bartley wants to come in with us.
True.
Maybe so, but she's made her choice. She doesn't want to join us inside.
Tooth Fairy shakes the jar in the hand, not containing her usual Tooth Fairy, but filled with a collection of lanolin snakes.
Let's go further, Paige. We still have work to do.
Whatever you say, Miss Witch Doctor.
Two of them step cautiously into the garden, soul compacting under their feet. There's nothing left to obstruct the path. They step around a few threatening looking plants and take the winding road to the creaky oak door. The fairy goes to a knock, the door swings open the moment her knuckle hits its surface.
The door isn't locked. Let's get inside.
Hello. Willow sits at a table, prepared for one, surrounded by an exorbitant amount of half-finished food. Aside from the full English she's currently talking to, there's a Scotch egg, a half-eaten cod, and chips, and steaming apple crumble.
Sorry to interrupt.
Willow casts aside basic manners, neglecting to invite her guests to sit, and cuts herself another piece of sausage. Lamb roll eating.
Diets high in sugar and fatty oils may well lead to stomach illness, Miss O'Hagan.
Government name? No way. She continued to eat her lavish brunch.
I choose the name Tooth Fairy instead of my real name, Campbell. But did you choose to let people call you Willow? Or do you prefer the name Charlotte O'Hagan? That is the name of an excellent Uluru floor ritualist.
Used to, I guess. Crash or Silverware interrupts her once. Then Widow sweeps her arm across the table. Silver dishes clatter loudly as they fly to
Tooth Fairy. Some kind of doctor, right? I think your prescription is a little fuzzy. I'm no athlete. I've only got one leg. This Charlotte has nothing to do with Willow.
Ooh.
Just like I've nothing to do with the Uluru Games.
So far as I know, the Uluru Games do not exclude people with disabilities from full participation.
To be sure, but only if you enjoy parading yourself around for embarrassment. I think I'll pass, thanks.
No one should feel embarrassed by competing, least of all the competitors challenging themselves. That is the point of the Uluru spirit.
Willow rises with her effort, furiously stamping the floor with a prosthesis in a process.
Excuse me? I don't remember having asked you for a running commentary.
I'm sure you already know the answer in your heart. You have wisdom and experience.
Who even invited you here? It's time you leave.
I'm here representing our mutual friend, Flutterpage.
At the mention of the name, Willow pauses and takes a step back.
What for?
I understand that usually the only one welcome inside is Flutterpage, but I'm here to apologize on her behalf.
Apologize?
She places a small jar of snails on the table.
What's this?
An apology gift. She ran off a little before sunrise to collect these for you. She collects these arcane creatures you use to make the lubricant for your prosthesis, right? But she's afraid that you'll get angry at her again, so she asked me to give it to you.
Angry old hag.
Oh, I see. Now I'm the hateful, angry, wicked witch.
No, you're not. The things that these people say about you, they aren't true. As I mentioned, Flutterpage wanted to apologize because, quote, she didn't want to break your heart.
Already broken.
Miss Bartley has told her many things about you. She never knew you're such an outstanding competitor.
Caroline?
The fairy slowly pushes the jar of snails closer.
So, will you accept her gift?
Willow delicately places her fingertip in the jar, neither pushing it away nor taking it.
Ugh, nosy little brat. Where is she now? In the temporary hospital?
You want to see her?
The witch switch a twist like a knot.
Don't push me!
She pulls the snake jar closer to her.
All right, it's my own fault. I shouldn't have treated her that way. That what you wanted to hear, is it? Fine then. You'll have what you want. Just take me to her.
You're so angry.
She's waiting by the door.
What?
The witch cautiously peeks up from the edge of the doorframe, her white eyes scanning the room for any sign of danger.
Miss Willow.
This point there's no turning back.
Fine. Come on in then.
Soon. Unable to deal with her emotion, tears well up in the bitch's eyes once again.
Stop your crying. Listen, I shouldn't have treated you so wickedly the last time. And the time before that.
Two-Fair gives a silent nod.
Now would you stop that crying? At least not here in my...
Without a moment's hesitation, her big charges toward it. With her hand open and closed like a spider, raising it in front of it in the air. She's not sure whether she can catch this chaotic bundle alright.
Oi.
Bang! To manage to catch it, they'll need to be knocked back to the floor.
I'm I swear I won't break into your house no more. I'll only come in when you let me. I'll do anything you ask. Say anything you need me to say, miss.
He unconsciously looks the two fairy on his feet. Their full attention is directed at the little roof or ritual painting on the wall. Milo gently taps the back of Leatherface's neck through several layers of old clothing.
So, could I still come around again sometime?
Milo presses a hand to the girl's mouth, stiffening his
Stop your crying first, lass.
Okay, I'll stop crying.
The soft push, Leatherface drifts into the air like a sheet caught in the wind. You the removal of Leatherface's way, Milo is left on the floor, unable to get up.
Can I help you?
Leatherface moves closer, reaching elbow hand line with Milo. She takes it off her hand and rises steadily, sudden gusts of wind helping her find her balance.
Enough. Enough. I've had too much of this for one day. Would you mind if I politely asked you to leave? You do have a black fog to chase after all, don't you? Just so you know, it truly has nothing to do with me.
Miss O'Hagan.
Call me Willow, child. What else do you want to say?
Would you let the food stay in your tummy for a bit longer? Eat a little more. I don't want you to be so skinny.
Milo pries Leatherface arm from her waist, gently pushing her back.
All right, now leave me be, please.
You're so thin, miss. Two fairy takes Leatherface's hand as they leave the room. The old house sinks back to silence. No sound save for the heavy ticking of the grandfather clock.
She's seen too much of this embarrassing side of me.
Indeed. I do one more chapter, but I need to go. We need to cook, Jesse. Cook some food. 4 chapters is not that bad, I guess. Where's your portion recipes? I don't give you outfits. Watch your feather, sugar sliver, lens, snare, sleeping draw. There's your pain relief bomb. Raining fish. Raining sharp eyes from belly. If you continue tonight or tomorrow, I don't know. I don't care.
So, I dreamt of eating a marshmallow last night, but it tasted like rubber. And the next day, my wife asked me why I ate the cotton she had in her nose.
Youch.
I said it's because the air was so dirty that I wanted to block up my throat. And she laughed.
Is it jorks?
Of course.
He jorks.
She says it might be better now that I can't shout and holler whenever someone scores.
Burst of static fills the air, the radio zone changes the station.
These are the highest level of professional arcanists. Their abilities lie far beyond the limits of our bodies, our perception, and everything else.
Arthur, mate, do you know what you're doing?
Radioing.
Go on then. Be a little louder. May as well let everyone know a trusted servant of His Majesty's government and his talking hat are hiding out in a pile of litter.
Oh, that's what you're worrying about? I guarantee you, no person in their right mind will think that a brilliant mind such as yourself would decide to hide in a rubbish pile pretending to be a potato.
Ha ha. Since when did you become a comedian?
I learned from the best, mate. Once I'm back in Oz, I hope to be awarded the title of Duke of Sydney Slapper. Not that anyone gives a toss about titles of nobility back home. We've got more important things to worry about in the Redlands down under.
You know, Brimley, old chap, you don't have to be a duke to be above people. All you need is someone tall enough to wear you on his head.
Bloody oath, mate. Like I'd let anyone pop me on their head. I'm an intelligent being, not a bloody accessory.
You don't know that.
Shh.
Small monocular peeks out from among the garbage.
Look at that sailor over there. See the ropes in his hand? That right there is presently the most valuable material in all of London to me.
Why though?
Right, a bit of rope. And what about it, mate?
It's essential that I have it for my invention. We'll just wait for him to throw the ropes into the pile here, and then we'll be off. Just as simple as that.
Is it simple though?
Come closer. Closer. Ready now. He's nearly here.
Alright, go ahead, mate.
It's no longer useful to you, son. Just throw it down.
Bowl freshly extracted fish guts pour over.
Mate, there's a lot of good that's come of being awakened. I treasure all the adventures we've shared. But I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't have awakened if I knew I'd end up in a rubbish bin covered in fish guts.
Oh, that can't be pretty.
Just a little mistake. Just a little mistake.
I think a little.
What are all these for, exactly?
Just the full gestures for Brimley to come closer, then with a prompt whoosh in the last second, revealing over the last 3 days.
These are my collections so far. A klaxon, a watering can, a fishbowl, and...
A chamber pot?
Finds like official pictures with what is and Brimley disdain.
You've gone full bonkers, mate. You're the fog walker. Aren't you ashamed of hiding in rubbish, stealing old junk?
It's not junk, old chap. Every piece here will be invaluable to our work.
He says. Suppose face hardens, he turns his toward me.
Each one is a necessary component for my invention.
Mm-hmm.
Your invention?
What's he making?
For... Ahoy, sailor! You over there, please wait!
Mr. Fox's attention is clearly still fixed on the sailor.
Would you mind terribly leaving us those old ropes you've got there?
Good lord, he's bound for the sanitarium at this rate.
Catch him.
Move along, no pushing. Everyone will have their chance to vote for their favourite competitor.
Oi, Sweeney, you only pushed me out of the queue. Good bloody job, mate.
I'm voting for number 007, Molson.
Who's that?
Molson? The first timer? Not all your life, mate. I'm down for 005 Bartley. She's the top seed.
Alley is full of stone with a lower fire. Crowd of people has gathered. The place was painted in lower symbol and participation of the event.
3 days to the qualifiers. Vote while you still can. Sir? Oi! You over there with the black brolly. Come on over and vote for the winner.
Who?
Oi, mister, stop your pushing.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry, mate, we're on patrol.
Patrol now.
Sir, we have a situation over there.
What happened?
Let's follow them.
Now introducing the competitors for the Uluru London qualifiers.
Bartley! Bartley! Bartley!
What?
Oi! Who pushed me?
Ouch! Mind your step, will you?
Me? Was you that pushed me, weren't it? You should be the one minding your own feet.
Arthur, I think we're only making things worse trying to move through this crowd.
You think?
Looks like we found our troublemakers. What do we do?
Arrest them.
Keep up with him and bring him in.
Yes, sir.
What do we have? Yes.
And now, I belong
Easier to fight here than a back alley.
It could be.
China.
Uh-huh. Keep calm.
The turn.
Is that really the best you have to offer? Perfectly understood. If it could be found. It's dark and great.
This is not bad for a stretch.
Beating up some coppers, yeah? Damn chill, guys.
Arthur, next time, don't get me involved. I think I'm feeling sick.
But he gave us the rope after all.
Mr. Fogg grins as he looks at the small length of rope in his hand.
Stop right there!
Turns out they're standing behind two constables.
Seems you two rough sleepers are wanted in connection with a fight breaking out on Cross Street. I'll ask you to come quietly and cooperate.
Oh no.
Mate, say something.
Wonderful. Now I have everything I need for my experiment. The properties of this sea-worn rope should be able to conduct the large particles into the purification vessels.
The fuck is he saying,
Shut
mate?
your gob for a minute and listen.
Yes, perfection. But how to measure and screen the size of the particles? We will need more sophisticated equipment. Huh? Why am I being handcuffed?
Because you're being
listening.
placed under arrest, sir.
1, 2 consider drawn near, they freeze in place.
Wait a second.
Their eyes widen.
Mr. Fogg, is that you?
Bloody hell! Are you seriously telling me you recognize Fogg before me? How many talking hats do you know?
Terribly sorry, gentlemen. I might not have recognized you through all this fog, were it not for that iconic umbrella of yours.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Just as I've somehow failed to recognize the two ignoramuses that tried to handcuff a hat.
Charlotte Constable gives a series of subtle eye signals.
We're sorry again, Mr. Fogwalker and Mr. Brimley. But we do need to ask you some questions. What with you running around, disturbing the peace, and nicking all these strange things you've got there?
Oh, I didn't steal anything. This is all just rubbish, and it's for official business. I'm going to lift the fog from London.
Two constable pause for a moment for their faces break to a quick, sardonic smile.
I see. All just a terrible misunderstanding then. Naturally, a bit of old rope, a car horn. Unmistakably the latest in technology. Anyways, mates, best we let you go. You've got a city to save.
Oh my god.
We'll be off now.
Condescending. The handcuffs remove, Brinley takes a moment to stretch.
Glad that's over. I'm no fan of handcuffs, even if I don't have any hands.
What are you stretching
A
about?
little quiet, old chap. I'm just in the middle of a thought. How might I assemble it?
I'm sorry, mister, but I just heard what happened.
Huh?
Oh? And one of the another little girl had appeared for them. Look only have a for the page.
Did you say lifting the fog, mister? Are you really going to get rid of the big, scary fog monster?
She blinks, eye bright, and sparkling. She stands like a little goldfish in a tank.
Will that mean you can cure my mummy? And bring back the blue sky?
Definitely try. Brinley glanced at Mr. Fogg.
Right?
When no one responds, little girl grows anxious.
And then we can still have the Uluru Games, right?
Her eyes dart back and forth and brain beams forward, looking for any trace of comfort.
My mummy said if the fog keeps sticking around, making people sick, then the games won't come.
True that. Faint thoughts start to creep through her voice. The fog clouds down, shakes the sight of treasure spreading out on the ground.
Mate, this really isn't the time or place.
A klaxon, a probe, a spoon, and a spool of weathered rope, assembled like so. Perhaps using a large pot, or a baby's bathtub.
Throws his brows up the tussle and girl gets on knees. She leans to get closer.
It will still need a touch of the miraculous.
Gently blow to the base of the glass vessel. There's a cracking sound. A few sparkling light flash briefly in the glass container. For long, tiny stem lights glowing.
Voila!
What the hell did he make?
Breathing.
She hums the draw in air, filter it and release it through the other side.
Yes!
It just works!
The Uluru qualifiers will not just be fog-free, my little friend. They will be sunny. But I'll need some help. Would you and your friends join me in this project, young lady?
I'll go face flush red.
Yes, I'll help. I'll ask my grandpa, my mummy, and Auntie Martha to help too.
The more the merrier. We are going to build the largest fog purification machine on Earth. The London Air Pollution Auto Detect Cleaner.
Surely.
That just looks like a great honking big vacuum to me, mate.
I mean... it does the job, doesn't it? Hey, what do you want? What's not done shit?
Sulis, Sulis, all life's offerings I bring, as sacrifice to you from the growing spring. The light will sprout within the world's egg lay. Your endless quest brings parents' joyful day.
Parents' joyful day.
What are you, a parrot?
After hanging the upside down clothes over ribbon, then Willow finally decides to break the side.
Fine. Keep on then. Annoy an old woman to death if you like.
Oh.
Another bad mood, eh, Miss Willow? This one's your worst this week. I counted it up. Every 32 hours, steady as a clock. You start scolding me, scolding the plants, the ants, even flowers.
I thought we'd agreed. No more peeking round my house without permission.
Yeah, but you didn't kick me out, did you? And you gave me some rye bread and lemon jam. Don't quite know why you keep trying to act the big meanie, Miss Willow. I know you're a softie now, deep down.
Alright, ribbons are spinning. Willow finally give way, sending her quickly to the ground. She hits the floor with a heavy thud.
Miss Willow!
Ouch! Oh, it hurts.
Are you practicing the qualifiers?
Distant wire reaches corner. Willow mouth twitches.
Hello again, Miss Swan.
Blonde woman stands on the other side of the garden and face are covered by the closed stems of carnivorous plant. Oh, they're gonna meet, they're gonna talk. Spicy. And with that, we continue. So I need to pull up all the saves and because we do 3 doors or so. Well, see you around, chap. Bye bye.